Hey everybody, welcome to Shopping with Shana. I have an updated must-do deals video that runs from January 28th through February the 3rd of 2026. Now today, as I'm making this video, it is the 30th of January, so we're on Friday, and I've got a couple more deals I need to add into the mix, as many of you are going to be heading to the store today to shop, as it is 4 times the Fuel Points Friday. So before we jump into this, do me a huge favor. If you like to save money at Kroger, hit that subscribe button. I bring you the latest and greatest deals, and I don't just bring you like the top 10 deals. I bring you like every deal I can possibly find so that you can grab things that you need, want, or whatever the case might be at the lowest possible price. All right, let's jump into this. So like I said at the very beginning of this video, it is 4 times the Fuel Points Friday. You just want to make sure that digital coupon is clipped. Don't forget to clip it. I can't tell you how many times I have done that and then kicked myself and I just let it go because I didn't want to go deal with customer service. Although you can do that if for some reason you ever forgot to clip it and you realize it after the fact, just take that receipt up to customer service and they can manually add those fuel points for you, but it is a pain in the butt. Also, starting today and going through Sunday, we do have 4 times the fuel points on gift cards. So clip that digital coupon and then you can go grab the gift cards that you need or want and get 4 times the fuel points. And just a quick reminder, if you know this weekend is date night, you're going to go out to a restaurant and go out to eat someplace. If you have a specific location in mind, grab a gift card for that place as long as they carry it, and then use that gift card to pay with instead of your credit or debit or whatever the case might be card. And now you've double dipped. So you haven't spent any more money than you were already going to spend on that date night. And yet now you're going to save some money at the pump. So there you go. All right, so before I jump into this video, this is an Ibotta rebate that we just got this morning. And I got to be honest with you, I have no clue what this is. Can somebody please help me out? I searched up test Pop-Tarts at Kroger and nothing came up. Just a bunch of Pop-Tarts came up. I don't know what this is. So, and I'm dumbfounded. So if anybody can let me know, I'm confused. So please help me. All right. So go do some research. My subscriber sleuth here. Let me know and I will try to find you a deal on whatever this dog thing is. There you go. All right, let's move into the digital coupons. I had to put that at the very beginning of the video because I think everybody needed to see that. I apologize. All right, digital coupons can be used up to 5 times in the same transaction. This particular sale is a multiple use coupon. It's good from now all the way through February 17th, the 3-week sale. If you want more than 5 items, just make sure you split up your transactions so that you're able to benefit from, the savings on each item. This is a store coupon. We can pair it with the manufacturer coupon. That could be another digital coupon, or it can be an insert coupon, or any kind of paper coupon. And then we can also pair it with rebate apps. Ibotta, Fetch, Checkout 51, Swagbucks, Merryfield, and so forth. If you need any of those, go to the description box below. Sign up using my referral codes if you don't mind. It helps me to keep making these videos for you, but gives you some sort of extra savings in the process. So let's jump into this. All right, so I really only had one new item to show you, but I decided to put it together as a combination deal. So the Dove shampoo and conditioner, that's like this huge bottle, it's regularly priced at $9.49 and it's on sale for $8.99, has both a 5-time digital coupon for $1 off on one, and it has a manufacturer digital coupon for 2 off on one. Okay, so both of them together. And then there's also this Fetch rebate for 2,500 points back when you buy 2 products. So instead of getting 2 of them and one of them having to be the, $7.99 and the other one having to be $5.99, I just decided to combine it with the body wash deal. So you don't have to do it this way. You can do it however you want. So what I did was grab one of that shampoo or conditioner, whatever you need. And then one of the Dove, and that should say 1, not 2. I apologize. I just scanned it from the other page. Dove body wash, 20 ounce. These are regularly priced at $8.99. So 1 and 1, not 1 and 2. Then we'll have $1 come off for the 5-time digital shampoo, 2 come off for the body wash. 5-time digital. Then we have our manufacturer coupons, 2 off 1 for the shampoo, 2 off 1 for the body wash. Out of pocket for the 2 products is $10.98. Then take your receipt. You're going to submit it to Fetch for 2,500 points back on 2. It's limited to 5 times. Also, you should be getting closer and closer to that $20 threshold. I think with the money that I already have accumulated towards that, I would probably hit it. And so the final cost would be $848 total or $424 each, possibly less if you happen to get that Fetch rebate back for the threshold. So there you go. That's an option for you. Check this deal out if you're interested. All right, we do have a buy one, get one free sale week that's going on. I did want to highlight a few more deals for you. This one, I don't know if it's going to last into the next few weeks. I think it's just going to be a 1 week sale, or I could be completely wrong. So we'll find out obviously here very soon with our ad preview. So hopefully, fingers crossed. I would love to see this be back for a couple of weeks. But again, I don't know. Anyway, I've got a couple more items I want to show you. Basically, you just want to make sure you buy 2 of the items. It's going to make them automatically 50% off, and you're a little stocked up in your pantry. You can pair them with coupons and rebates, and we get really good deals. So let me show you one of the really good matchups, and then I'm going to show you some just really good deals. Okay, so here is the matchup I was talking about, the Jose Olay taquitos. So these are buy one, get one free. So we're going to grab 2 of them. They're regularly priced at $7.29. Now check and see if you happen to have this digital coupon. I have it left for like 1 day. It may be kind of old, so if you hadn't originally clipped it, it may not be available to clip anymore. So you may or may not have this, but it's $1 off on one and expires on Sunday. Out of pocket is $6.29. Now, if you don't have the coupon at $7.29, we're just going to add $1 to the mix. It's not a terrible deal. Then we have the Ibotta rebate for 75 cents back on one, and it's a limit of 5 times. So now the final cost comes down to $4.79 each, or $2.40 each. Now, if for some reason, if you don't have that digital coupon, it would be $5.79 and it would end up being like $2.90 each. Still a really, really good deal here on the taquitos. And I'm definitely picking these up. So this is a really, really fun deal too. All right, the next kind of deal you need to know about is the Greenfield bacon 12 ounce. It's regularly priced at $7.99. It's buy one, get one. So when you grab 2 of them, it's going to be $7.99 total, or roughly $4 each. Honestly, like any more of the bacon deals tend to run around $3.99, $4 ish. So this is a pretty decent deal, especially if you like this bacon. But I wouldn't spend any more than $4 on bacon. So there you go. Next deal we have is the Tyson All Natural Chicken Thighs or Drumsticks. There is a deal going on for buy one, get 2 free. Now, they're $2.99 per pound, regularly priced. If you look at the pictures, like one says about $6.94, the other one says about $5.08. This is going to vary. So I just kind of picked a number in the middle that they were about $6 for one of them. And then, if you buy 3 of them, it'd be about $2 each. Now, the thing is, whichever one is the most expensive is the one you're going to pay for. So if you buy 3 of the drumsticks and the most expensive one is $5.08, the rest of them are slightly cheaper than that, that's what you're going to spend. And so that'll be even less money if you pick the thighs and the highest one is $6.94, then that's what you would pay, and it would divide from there. So the math will vary based on what you buy, but you got an idea there. All right, so we are going to check on this 99-cent sale. I actually have an update to make one of our really good deals even better. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm going to show you a couple more items that you maybe don't want to miss out on. I don't know why I like the 99-cent sale so much. We don't get a ton of like matchups on it. I think it's just because everything is such a decent price. So I don't know. Anyway, just a quick reminder, you do have to buy 5 or more participating items, but once you hit that minimum of 5, and you can mix and match them, you don't have to buy 5 of the same item, everything drops down to 99 cents. And that can be a 10-cent savings, or it could be like $1.50, $2 savings. So it just depends. And then we compare them with, coupons or rebate apps to get some really good deals. So let's jump into this one. All right, so the Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning packets, as if it couldn't get better, it did. We got a 50 cent off one digital coupon. Now, it's for any Hidden Valley Ranch product, so like the big bottles of ranch, but it also includes these little seasoning packets. So if you're doing this deal, it's going to be sweet. If you just want to buy one seasoning packet, by the way, you don't have to do the Ibotta rebate. You would get it for 49 cents. So there you go. But if you want to do it with the Ibotta rebate, you grab three of them. They're regularly priced at $2.39. They're on sale for $1.99. They're part of the buy five for 99 cents. Use this new 50 cent off one digital coupon, pay $2.47 out of pocket, and then submit to Ibotta for that 35 cents back on three. Limit of one time. Final cost is $2.12 total, around 71 cents each. Remember, these individualized packets are normally $2.39. This is a huge amount of savings, and we're getting all that extra stuff back. It's great. I'm so excited about this deal. Another item that we have is the Kraft barbecue sauce. It's the 17.5 ounce. These are regularly priced at $1.99. They're on sale for $1.49, and they're part of the buy five for 99 cents each. And that's the final cost. So just 99 cents there. All right, I do want to move into some Kroger deals. These are some things that are going on throughout the store. I found a couple of new matchups on Ibotta really that I think you might be interested in. And so I included them here. I got to be honest with you, this sale week has been extremely rough. For the very first week of a sale, this is probably the least amount of things I could find to put together for you. So I'm a little shocked. Normally by week 3, I feel like at this point where I have exhausted all of the deals I could find. It just, I don't know. I don't know how to tell it. This just doesn't seem very good. Now that could completely change. We can get brand new digital coupons. We can get brand new rebates to make the next 2 weeks amazing. It's just this week is a little on the slow side. So I apologize about that, but there's still some gems in here. So let's get into this. All right, so the very first one we have is the Godiva Chocolate Heart 10. These are regularly priced at $25.49. They're on sale for $21.99. Pay that out of pocket, but we do have a $2 back from Ibotta. It's a limit of 5 times, so it's $19.99. So if you want to get ahead of the game and start getting those Valentine's, I almost said Halloween, Valentine's Day gifts ready, you could do that. Or you could just buy it for yourself and enjoy some Godiva chocolate. So that's like some of the best chocolate apparently, right? I've had Godiva chocolate, but not very often. So there you go. So this next matchup is just the opposite of Valentine's Day. This is where you want to keep your partner as far away from you as possible after they eat these, right? The Bush's chili beans. It's just a joke, sorry. Regularly priced at $2.19. They're on sale this week for $1.79. Pay that out of pocket, and then you can get an extra 25 cents back from Ibotta. It's a limit of 5 times, and the final cost ends up being $1.54 each. So there you go. Yeah. All right, we're going to move into the 5-time weekly digital deals. I have a new matchup for you, plus a couple of deals I want to highlight. Remember, these are digital coupons that you can use up to 5 times the same transaction. And the difference between these 5-time digitals and the ones we talked about a little bit earlier is these are one and done coupons. You cannot reuse them. Once you use it once, it disappears out of your account. You can't use it again. So just make sure that if you want all 5, you get them in the same transaction. But if you don't, if you just want 1 or 2 items, just go ahead and grab whatever you want. All right, let's jump into this. So we did get a new matchup today. We just got a brand new digital coupon or manufacturer digital coupon for $1.50 off one for the Kingsford charcoal. And the weekly digital is for Kingsford charcoal 2-pack. They're regularly priced at $16.99. They're on sale for $15.99, but they're just $12.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. And the final cost ends up being with the $1.50 off one manufacturer coupon, the final cost ends up being $11.49. So I was looking up, kind of comparing some of the individualized bags themselves are anywhere from like $9.99 to like 11 something this week. So you're going to basically get 2 bags for about the price of one, which is a really, really good deal here. So, make sure you grab it. Next deal we have here is the Starbucks iced energy drinks. These are regularly priced at $2.69. They're on sale for $1.99, but they're just $1.49 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. And that's the final cost, just $1.49 each. Next, we have the mini cupcakes 12 count. These are regularly priced at $5, and they're going to be $4 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. So it's a fun little treat that you could bring home for your kids or maybe even just for yourself. Now, I did have a question. Has anyone done this before? I think it does work this way, but I'm not 100% sure. I was just at the store the other day, and they had a bunch of these 12 counts on like the clearance, where you get the bakery clearance. We have a lot of it. I don't know about you, but we always have these couple of shelves set up, and they're never set up in the bakery. They're like set up over by the, milk and stuff like that. And they always have these 12 counts on them. So I was curious, if you buy one that's already reduced, it'd be 50% off. So at $2.50, would $1 come off if you had the weekly digital loaded? I don't know for sure, but I feel like it should work or would work. So let me know in the comments if you have any experience with this. If not, I may have to try to test it out if I can find one on clearance, because I'm just curious. All right, I did have one comment I wanted to highlight. This is from the Facebook page. We've kind of been talking about the kids produce, like the free kids produce, which means like when you come into the store and you've got a kid, there's like a place set up in the produce department for free fruit. Usually it's bananas or oranges, something pretty simple that is you can just grab and peel. A lot of times it's going to be more of those things where you have to peel it off, and that's because you don't have to worry about washing the fruit and giving it to your kid, right? And so and then some people said that they have these imperfect sections, or fruit that's getting ready to go bad, and they sell it. And so Steven, thank you so much for posting this picture, posted a picture of what they have. And this is kind of amazing. I mean, that's a lot of food, and you're getting it for $1.25. There's a bunch of potatoes there. There's some squash. I mean, I would be all in for $1.25 on some of this stuff. So really, really cool. My store does not have this, although I wish they would get it. I'm going to have to, I don't know. I have a couple friends up there. I might have to be like, hey, check this out. Can you add this to the store? Can you, suggest it? Again, my issue is I'm at one of the bigger, more, visited stores. It's not a country, not that this is a country store, but this is right off the highway. There's a whole bunch of Kroger's around here, but this is probably the main one, and that's the one I go to all the time. And so we probably do fly through our produce where this is unnecessary, but who knows? If it's imperfect too, that would be good. So anyway, $1.25 per bag. Let me know in the comments if you have any. And I got ahead of myself there. So the question of the day is, do you have any of these reduced fruit sections? Let me know. I shouldn't have asked that question on that slide. I needed to save it for this slide. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. I got to get moving. Because my kids are on 2-hour delays now for yesterday and today, I've been getting up later and trying to get this going. So if this comes out a little bit after 8 o'clock in the morning, that's why, because it's going to take a while to process and do all do all the things. If you could do me a favor and check out the couple of shorts that I put out yesterday. I put a weekly digital short out as well as a 99-cent short out. I'm just really trying to figure out if these are something that I want to continue to do and keep around, or if nobody really wants to watch them, then I'm not going to worry about them, because they do take me a little bit of extra time, and they don't pay off like these videos do. So, but I don't mind doing it if it's going to help my audience. So let me know in the comments if you've seen them and what you think about them. And of course, do you have any reduced fruit sections in your store? Or maybe you've never looked, and now you're going to have to go look for it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back with you with more deals later. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.